I'm apologising for yesterday. I was crunk up. Yep, I was. I had too much to drink. 5 drinks. Went 3's my total. I was celebrating. Oh well. So, let's wait for a few of y'all to get up in here. So we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to do the normal Sunday message, and as an apology for yesterday, I'm going to do an extended version. So we're going to pull some tarot as well today. So it's going to be a tarot collective message thrown in with the Sunday morning message today. We're going to get a 2 for the price of 1 because I was out yesterday. I was off it. Good morning, honeybee. Good morning, my darling. How are we? Yes, that's it. I'm fresh, clean. My hair is still wet. That's it. Like y'all, when you're coming in, please do me a favor. Good morning, Rayleigh. Good morning, Blooming Rose. Good afternoon, Cindy. I'm alive. Good, good, good. I'm alive, just about. I shan't be drinking again for a long time. It took me, my back was killing me today. My legs was killing me. Oh, well. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? We all have to celebrate it sometimes. And mine was celebrating on Friday. So, we're going to do a bit of an extended version. We're going to do the Sunday morning message. I know, I watched it. I fell asleep just at the end of Capricorn. Completely missed Aquarius and Pisces. I stayed awake. And then I had to watch it this morning. That shit resonated. But I resonated a lot to the Leo one as well. I'd never ever really watched. Good morning, Debbie. I never really watch my moon sign. I always go for my sun sign. I never watch the others. I mean, I've got like Sag is my ascendant. I've got loads of Aries, loads of Scorpio placement. I've got double Aries. I've got double Scorpio. I've got double Gemini. Double Taurus. I got Libra up in that shit. I got loads. And in my actual Aquarian, I've only got one other placement than my sun sign. That's Aquarius. And I don't really ever follow anybody else's readings. I just like let them go by. So last night I took more notice of the Leo one, paying more notice. And I thought, okay, maybe I need to... I think if I listen to everybody's reading, I'd probably end up going there. I don't know. I know, yeah. I've never really watched... I never really watch any of the others. I only ever stick to the Aquarius. And I don't ever really go into what my other signs are. But I have got 60%. I know you do. And that's why I kind of paid attention. I've got, I think it's what, 60 or 70% fire in my chart. And yet I never ever really watch the fire readings. I mean, I've got Leo. I've got Sagittarius. Aries. Double Scorpio. Scorpio's water. So I've got a bit of water in my chart. Gemini, air, double Gemini. 7th house, 5th house is Taurus, which relationships. Commitments is Gemini. No wonder my commitments are all over the fucking place. Hey? No wonder. Static energy. Grand rising to you, doula. Wow. Today, the energy is completely shifted. We have gone direct. Exactly. See, now because I just kind of do myself, when I do the readings, I don't really associate to myself. I don't even know what I'm saying when I do them. So it's hard for me. I know I do see some readers and you can see that it connects to themselves. I don't really watch it. I don't really do it. I just kind of just go with the flow of it. And I don't even remember what I've said in my Aquarius readings half the time. But last night I kind of took note a little bit more. And I think I maybe need to take a note a bit more. Yeah. So I may do a 4 element sign. There's no point in doing the single. The flashlight. That killed me. Killed me. Good morning, Virginia. So we're going to do the normal morning message. And then as a bonus on top, I'm going to throw the collective down. Aha. That's it. See, I've got it written all down. I've got it here on my board here. I've got them all placed out. I know what houses they're in, what degrees they're in. Because when I'm doing it, then I know now, or when I'm listening, because I normally sit at my desk when I'm listening to other readers, unless it's the late night one when it's ended, I'm normally in bed watching that way. Sleep. Then I'll pay attention to it. Right. So it's going to be a morning message plus collective reading this morning as a bonus. And then I shall come back later on and most likely do a 4 elements for the next step forward. We've had Leon and Cindy last night doing the singles all a month ahead going forward into February. So there's no point in me reiterating. There's not much change in the energy. We tend to get the same kind of thing. But I will be doing the steps forward on what we need to do. And then... go more in depth during the week. Okay. So first card, we have community. Looking out for each other. There's an 8. It's the infinity sign. As above, so below. So the community for me, this could mean that we're starting to really get the ball. We are starting to see the difference with what's going on above, and it's connecting now to what's going on the bottom. So how divinely we are being guided above into that 5D and really sitting within ourselves and going on our spiritual route is going to start showing in the lowercase. Yeah. Yes, Cindy, exactly. So we're kind of balancing things out now. It's starting to, where we are divinely, it's going to be at the bottom. It's going to be the same. So where we're spiritually guided, now we're following. So it is as above. I've got a ringing in my right ear. So that's the feminine side, what's coming in. So yeah, because it's the 30th, Venus went direct. And Venus is the house of relationships, as far as I'm aware, or passion. For passion, relationships, that kind of thing. So things are starting to change. We are slowly coming out of retrograde. We have only got another 3 days. 3 days until retrograde is finished. Or is it? Yeah, 4 days. 3rd of February is when it stops. We have a shadow period of around about 10 days, which will take us to the 13th. But we will find things start moving, especially with communication and travel and forward action moving, whether that's feeling better within yourself and really being able to get out of this slump that we're in, whether that is moving forward and taking contracts for work moving forward. All of that kind of thing is going to start to slowly go. Yeah, it's been a heavy one, because you see, this retrograde was all about really taking you back deep within yourself. Hello, LZ. It was really taking you. Yeah, there's a few of them that are all leaving, and there's about 5 planets that have all been in retrograde, and they're all slowly moving forward one by one. We've had Venus going forward, we've had Mercury going forward, then we've got Mars and Capricorn going forward. There's loads of them that are all coming forward. So this is going to be, it's almost like, I was talking about the catapult weeks ago, and we've had to go back. We've had to go back and look within ourselves. We've had to go back and revisit situations, revisit emotional turmoil, revisit maybe partners, situations, work circumstances. All of that has all been having to shown to us so we can see how far we're going to elevate. The more work you've done, the more understanding you have, the more you recognize where you've kind of contributed to why these things have been pulled in, why these have happened. It's that film, Cindy, that Christmas movie, the Ghost of Christmas Past. We have been through an element of going backwards over a month. The second we'll go direct, pitting, the catapult will leap us forward. So we have what is going on. So above is so below. Things are starting to move, and this is the community. So this is what I call the spiritual community. I will read in depth with the card in a minute, but what's coming underneath that? What comes underneath that? What doubles? The never-ending story and serendipity. So this feels as though it has never ended. Oh my God, where have we been? No, the never-ending story. Where are we going? How come this is, when is it going to end? I can't take this no more. The feel of desperation is here. But this has had to happen because serendipity could not have been, 10-10, look, there we go. Serendipity could not have been put in place if we had not have been in this so long energy of being dragged back to really, really focus on what the hell has been fucking us up. And we've worked together as a community more. The community, I've noticed, it's not just about the individual readings now. We've become closer. Everybody knows each other. We're all in tune to what's going on. There's advice being given in the comments. It's not just about the reading. It's about a family that's been born and created together. So now we're all kind of sticking together. We know our tribe. We know who turns up. We know who shows up. Every day, it's the same people, it's the same faces, it's growing in energy, it's growing in vibration. Then that vibration gets stronger within the individual, and then it gets shared, almost like the lighthouse effect. You start sharing your light. Exactly. Serendipity is where we are. And this is why the community has had to be brought together. The universe had to put us in this situation so we could all gain strength from each other. We have been in despair. The community have been in utter and terrible despair. But this had to happen. It had to happen this way so we could all work together collectively to raise the vibration, which is exactly what we're here for. We are not here to be single souls doing our single march. We are here to be a collective of spirit and vibration and of high vibing light in the galactic realm to lift up the world, to show them that even in the darkest times of what's going on in government, what's going on in the outside world, what's going on with politics, what's going on in the pharmaceutical, and all of that's going on. And you notice how much we are completely focused on our own growth, picking up all the energy from everybody around you. We are vibing as a community. Outside of the spiritual community, there is such a divide. There is a mental conflict going on. Nothing seems as though it makes any sense. We had 12-12 on there and we got 12-12 there. We have finally become in touch with our feminine side, the heart chakra, the feminine side. We've been able to give everybody the leg up within the community because the fork in the road was here. We had to make a choice. Are we going back into this darker energy, this masculine energy, protecting ourselves, locking us down, not open, not feeling, not being within who we are divinely guided to be? No, we've give the community a leg up. Why? Because we've finally understood it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be able to court. Well done. Thank you for being here, Melissa. It's okay for us to finally be here as a collective, celebrating our vulnerability, celebrating the walls that we have encrusted around us for so long, breaking free of this and allowing the yin energy to really escalate and grow within the community, because that is the part of who we are that we are most celebrated for. And because we've been so hurt, we 11-11, we have been dragged down into it. So what's been going on has allowed us all to crack open that heart and really emotionally connect to people who are in the community and here for the spiritual growth. So where's this going to end? Where's this going to end? Well, it's ending on the bloody floor. It's ending in the truth will be told. So we have been finding our own truth. And this for me is externally. Somebody is going to find, or generally in the whole collective, our heart chakra has been cracked open. We are free. It's almost like the eyes to your soul are coming through your heart chakra. And you're releasing it all. Look, you've released all that tension. You've completely released it. That's a 5. That's a change. That's a 14. That's a change. Change in energy. And what did I say? Bottom of the deck. Peace is coming with this energy. The 3 cards that fell out to clarify the truth be told is what I said. We had a choice to make. We've decided. That's what I just seen, Debbie. We've allowed each other to use each other as stepping stones up. We've given each other a leg up. And during this time, we found the loyal hearts. The loyal hearts have been shown to us because we're ready to open up our heart to them. This, for me, is a massive collective energy. It's beautiful. Right, let's see. We will go through a few of the starts. We don't need too much. I'm kind of getting the vibe of the cards more and more now. Okay, number 8. Number 8. Community. Belonging, being seen, being understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. So what's been going on and why we are now moving direct in it? I'm sure it's Venus we're moving direct in. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I know we went direct yesterday and I'm sure it was Venus. It's not Mercury because Mercury's communication. We've still got another 4 days left in that. So this is where we have completely found our community. We found our family. We found our friends. We have collected the soul tribe. Yes, we will. We will. We have found our soul tribe. It's been a battle of the never-ending story. The same energy in and out, dealing with the same people in and out. Hence the reason why all the readings keep saying the same thing. Cindy, you can clarify this. How many times have you done the all signs reading? The same as Leon collected it exactly the same. There's that wanting to move forward, having to drop something from the past. It's the old energy coming in. There's a one last cycle, one last showdown. 1111 is here in the house again. This has all happened for a purpose. Serendipity has been here. This has all happened for us to align to see that this is a mass collective energy. The almost as though there is nothing that has changed. Nothing has changed. But everything has changed. It's felt like it's been going round and round and round. And now our hearts are really open. The fork in the road. The past and the future is very divinely guided now. We know where our past is. We know where it isn't. This is the time when we have to help each other, give each other the leg up. This is why what we do, and especially with knowing your shadow side and knowing where your next step will be, is going to be imperative. Knowing where your mind is, balancing that mind during this retrograde, because it's going to lead you to the loyal heart. Thank you there, Melissa. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is. It's kind of what the last year has been so hard. 1111 is following us here today. So let's go where the loyal heart goes. Let's find truth be told first, and then we'll do the loyal heart. That's what I'm talking about. It's building a community. As so below, as above, so below. Those who have a higher observation of the knowledge has been going within, they come out their cave and they share their knowledge with the others, with the masses, with the people. Guided, look, we have the intuitive nature. We have it all coming in. In a land that feels so dry, we have been able to give other people back what we've received from Source. We have been the collectors, and then we just open up and let the floodgates roll. Bring everybody in, collective energy, all in connected. So, 14. 14. Honesty. Accepting things at face value. So, by this all happening, when the next energy comes in, what's coming in with this new energy, this movement? This is the honesty, accepting the things at face value. Coming out of the denial, we're no longer in denial. The community has allowed us to see the truth in what's really going on, the strength in ourselves, the never-ending story that doesn't seem to happen, as divinely guided us all to be together for the truth to be told. There is going to be the willingness to be transparent, clarity in communication. Communication is going to be very clear, very concise, very assertive. So whatever comes forward, we are going to have this clear knowledge of saying, I'm sorry, thank you, I'm not going back. I'm not going back to whether it's a situation, whether it's to a mind aspect, whether it's you realizing in the past you've been so codependent upon something and looking to blame everybody else. Nobody has taken accountability. The journey has given you the leg up. You reached out to people to ask for that help and you got answered. The call was answered. Somebody carried you on the wind, carried you to be able to have that with what was never really understood. You have now been open to receiving things and the message that in the past was never clearly understood, which is going to bring you to this loyal heart. And this is where we're going to be. Loyal heart, 35. And it's an 8. So above, as above, so below. So above, the community has been brought in together with this 8 to end with an 8. The loyal heart. 3 and 5 is 8. So let's see, 35. So as it started is how it finished. So as above, so below. Loyal hearts. Fidelity, loyalty and devotion. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove that they are faithful to you, and you will turn out to commit fully back to them. This is a sure and abiding certainty within your heart. Know that spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith that you are eternally loved and divinely protected and divinely guided. Prosperity. Your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of all conditions, where your aspirations and your success assume form in the reality form as of now. Success is finally taking shape if you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans while remaining completely flexible and devoted to serving others in the community. You will be shown proof that the true prosperity, the truth will be told. This is the time for a joyful celebration of spirit. You're manifesting a partner in life. This could be a work partner. This could be a soul contract. This could be your divine counterpart. By doing what is good for everybody, by giving yourself to the community, by reaching as so above, so below, you are going to get this, because this is what's been happening. The universe has been giving you the leg up. It's led you here. It's wanting to take you away from that self-dynamic, that self-deprivation that we have had, that victim mentality, all that pain that we didn't know how to transmute. By coming within the community, by sitting here with people of like-minded that are on the same never-ending story pattern, whatever it will be, has led you here on purpose. You have been divinely guided to be here. The truth has been told. You've opened up your heart and you finally understood why you are where you are. The fork in the road, no more going back. The leg up, the helping, leads you to loyalty. This is going to be something that, at the bottom of the deck, we have peace. So what we've always wanted is that inner peace, that inner tranquility, that inner ability to be able to say, I don't want to have to deal with this no more. It's too heavy on my heart. It's burning. It doesn't feel good. I've gone around this for too long. Your mind and your understanding of the situation, I think, has been falsely led, falsely guided. I've said what I've said many a times. The twin flames are here. Yes, there is a possibility you can meet your perfect person and get with them. But the bigger issue with these people is they are here to show us and break us open, allow us to lift and the vibration of the universe in a bigger dimension. Now is the time of the grand rising. We are here to raise the vibration by seeing how our darknesses affect others, by seeing how our darknesses are better seen outside in to us. We are all here as a collective to make something better in the outside and the outside world. That's it. So, that's lovely, that is. I've always wanted to do something that with the homeless. My son, my 9-year-old, there was a homeless guy that was always outside of Tesco. So every time we went there, I used to smoke, so I used to always give him a cigarette, buy him a coffee. And then not last Christmas, the Christmas before, we went out there. And he was sitting there. It was Christmas Eve. I was buying the big Christmas shopping. I'd got about 60, 70 pound left. And I thought, you know what? I don't need all of it. I've got everything I need. So I halved it, gave the guy 40 pound and says, go and get yourself a bed and breakfast. Go and get something. Feel warm tonight. Feel as though you have been, whatever you do with the money. But I would like to think that you was warm and you have the money to do it. So we gave him the money, and my son has always asked for him. And every time we go there, has always said, where's that guy? Right. Discernment. The Merry Mermaid cards are spoken. Discernment. Oh, we got two. Solitude and acceptance. So, your discernment has grew whilst you have been in solitude, because you had to learn to accept the woes of your past and who you are. This has all happened for you to be divinely guided to where you are. So let's get the collective message here. Bottom of the deck, relaxation. So that is what we don't see coming in. We are going to be given some kind of relaxation therapy because of what's gone on. It's going to feel a lot more relaxed once things go direct. Although it's going to be fast moving, there's not going to be that heavy weight of dragging because we're not in retrograde. Nothing's pulling us backwards. It's direct, so it's moving forward. Okay. Collective reads. Collective reads. Just brushed my teeth. I think I've got a toothbrush stuck in my mouth. The wisdom has come with us. Why we have been in hermit mode. This is the overall energy. Okay, let me face the cards down because we like to do it when we see the cards. If I'm doing a whole big reading, let's see if I can get a better angle for you guys. Okay, let's just hope it doesn't spring off because that does happen sometimes. There we go. Right. Let me change things around. The Hermit. The Hermit. Wisdom has been found in solitude. Wisdom has been found whilst we've been in solitude. In the recent past, we had to learn what discernment was all about. So, let's go. Collective. Recent past. Clarify the discernment card with the recent past. Freedom. Walking away from old cycles, old situations, seeing that the best part of our future, hello there, Tigress, is going to be looking forward. Taking that ship, looking out, reaching out, and not taking back any energy from our past, understanding we have to let a lot of things go. We gained freedom. The discernment of what was around us gave us freedom. It gave us freedom. The freedom to move on, the freedom to understand, the freedom to accept, which led us to acceptance, which is our... What's it? What, I've just gone mind blank. Our immediate future, that was it. Our future. Blooming hell, why did I forget that? So, immediately coming forward, we have unity. We have the Two of Wands. Things are going to be united. And the universe is bringing this in. You created this. You've created this. See, when you walk away from past and toxic energy, it may not even be somebody else. You could have been the toxic energy. You could have self-sabotaged you so severely, hence the reason why 90% of my readings are about what you need to do. You stepping forward, you facing your shadow side, because you can be the only block in your life that stops you moving forward. Five of Pentacles. So, during solitude, what did you do? You emotionally withdrew. You emotionally withdrew from a situation. You put yourself out in the cold to understand I have to be in this solitude energy to gain some wisdom. What you didn't understand was while you was left out in the cold, if that person blocked you, left you, ghosted you, this was divinely guided because you had to learn the wisdom. You had to go into hermit mode because this is where solitude got you. If you hadn't have been in solitude, you wouldn't have realized the wisdom within yourself. And this only came in by somebody ghosting you, leaving you out in the past, making you self-aware to what has been going on. It's the hard energy, but you know what? The hardest lessons have to be learned. So, freedom and discernment, recent past. What was the lesson behind this? The lesson in your recent past was so that you could let go, to take the leap of faith. You had to learn all of these things. Discernment came in. It gave you freedom. And then it gave you the ability to find new beginnings. This is your recent past. Your immediate future is accepting who you are, accepting the situation, and you are now in unity with so above, so below. You and the universe are now guided together to be able to reach something that is coming in. What is coming in? What is coming in? What is coming in? Contentment, my darlings, the 10 of Pentacles. Abundance. Focusing so much on your forward energy is going to bring you more money, better health prospects, better job prospects, better life prospects. And you are going to feel utterly content where you are. Contentment. Now, this is something that a lot of people haven't been able to have for years. Because why? Because we have always felt as though it's in this five of Pentacles. Look how much it's changed. From the beginning of retrograde, we was all sitting in this 5 of Pentacles energy. I feel lost. I feel left out. I've been ghosted. I don't understand why. I'm in confusion. You found the wisdom, the freedom of understanding new beginnings, and the acceptance of who you are is going to bring you an inner contentment. One more for each of these, and then we will go into a forward storytelling. I'm going to go forward. I don't normally do that, but we're going to. All right. 2 of Pentacles. You had to make the choice. The emotional withdrawal. The choice was made, and you had to find an ambition. You had to find something to focus on other than this person who left you out in the cold. You had to go into hermit mode because I think you lost the ambition of who you were. The wisdom was given to you because you was completely cut off. You had to be cut off. If you hadn't have been cut off, can you see how these steps would not have come into alignment, which is serendipity that we had in the beginning of the reading? Everything had to be put in place. So when they say the divine has guided you down the path and you will not understand it while you're in it, but afterwards you can look and go, wow, now I can understand why the series of unfortunate events had to happen to bring me to where I am. You will understand that during that time, this is where we learnt discernment. This is where we learnt the freedom. This is where we understood we want new beginnings. We do not want old cycles, old belief systems, old situations. Yes? Well, let me finish my reading first, please. This is where you found your Queen of Wands energy, the passion. The passion to move forward in these new beginnings. You started to believe in yourself. Your discernment grew that much. The freedom of new beginnings brought in this energy of passion. Passion for you. You transported yourself from one energy to another. You've transformed. You've grew. You've been confident. If you'd have had this person from the past around you, or this energy of this person who ghosted you around you, you would not have been able to focus on your freedom, on your new beginnings, and you would not have found the passion because they were draining. They were energy vampires. They were here to take you off your course so you didn't reach your highest alignment. You have now reached the point where you know I'm willing to move forward, even if that means without you, because I've learned to love me, focus on me, put within me everything I used to put in with you. I used to believe by saving you, I was giving me something, and that is a false prophecy. That is something that we believe because our childhood, our old issues, our old child learning, the way we was raised was we had to give more than we got received. And the more you give, the more you'll get. That was a complete bullshit lie. We have had to learn to give to ourselves first, which is going to lead us forward into acceptance, into unity, and into a contentment. This is what we're walking into, collective. We're walking into something far greater than what we've walked away from. What's coming with this contentment? What is coming with this contentment? The Five of Cups will give us hope. The hope. We finally have hope. I think in the past, if you felt hopeless, you felt unworthy. Now you have the hope that life can finally start to get better. Life is finally going to give you what you have put in, because finally you're putting it into yourself. You're not going to give energy out when you know it's energy you need to give to yourself. This is why this journey has been here. This is why we have had to collectively move together. I even think a lot of the readers, especially those connected to us, are more focusing now, not so much on what the end goal is and who that person is. It's about why we are here to start with. Why did we have to go through these things? These are things we've had to internalize. These aren't things you can find out externally. Exactly, honeybee. The hermit stage had to come in. If it didn't, we would never be where we are. Retrograde was divinely guided to come into a place where everybody was here in the community together, looking at the same issues, being in this Five of Coins emotional withdrawn energy, sitting within the solitude to find the wisdom, to finally find our ambition. All along should have been us. We have now finally seen the light bottom of the deck, returning back to innocence, clearing the slate, clearing the past karmic cycles, clearing the generational cycles that our parents and belief systems and schooling and outer bodies made us believe we weren't good enough, or we had to put in more than what we was going to get in return. We found an empowerment. We found an empowerment, an inner knowing. And we've been able to learn that we are the high priestess who can trust ourselves. We've been divinely guided by ancestors, by the crystals, by the ball, by wisdom. All of these spirit animals have been coming, aligning with us. We followed what needed to be. We found mentors in the community who've had the wisdom of the Pentacle, who have given us the stability to look far beyond where we are. And now you are able to find yourself in this King of Pentacles energy and be the wisdom to somebody else, sharing in the new experience of what's about to come in. This is the new world. Finding the new world, the Page of Pentacles, finding who you are. Understanding that it's great. Yeah, it is. It's the age of innocence. Exactly. You've created a harmony. The new world is something that now, while everybody else is going crazy on the outside, your life is quite harmonious within. You've been standing within your own energy and you've balanced it out. You've tamed the bear. No more poking the bear, as Cindy calls it. Justice is going to come through here. Justice will be prevailed. If there was a dark entity who was a bit bear-like-ish around you, and you was this maiden holding the scales continually and always trying to balance the situation out, and you always felt as though you was carrying the burden of having to balance things out, you had to put more in because you was the one who wanted to make things right all the time with this bear, this shadow, justice is going to come in. Things are going to get balanced out. They're going to get balanced out before your eyes because somebody here created some boundaries. The Six of Swords, you mentally walked away from the restraints of who you should have been, and you've now lived in the aspect of who you are going to be. The boundaries you have learned, the boundaries you're creating, create boundaries when this devil energy tries to come in. Your discernment is going to show. Your acceptance to who they are is going to show. And the solitude they left you in, they are going to wish that they never, ever did. Because in this moment, they are going to learn. They're going to learn, look, the knowledge. The knowledge. You have a higher version of knowledge now to who you are, what you want, what you will accept. You will not put up with anything that is anything like this devil energy. We have double boundaries and we have balance. You held the balance in place and you cut out your own boundaries. You've put other people in boundaries because you've learned too much. Your knowledge is far greater. Far greater. Faith is here. Faith is here. So let's get a new energy spread. Let's see where we're going from here on in. Let's see where we are going here on in. I'm going to use a different deck. So we're going to use the light seers. I like using these ones. So now we know why retrograde happened. If you can understand that this had to happen for you to be able to get to this point, you are now willing to accept whatever comes in is for your best and your highest good. So, let's go. Let's go. For the collective energy of looking forward, what is going to come in with the learning and understanding we have found? Eight of Cups, emotionally walking away to a new beginning, the new adventure. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Collective energy. Energy moving forward. What has this learned us? Oh, it's learnt us about heartbreak and betrayal. It's learnt us a massive lesson in regards to the hurt and the betrayal that we've gone through. And I think that is one of the hardest things to ever understand while somebody has done something. Yes, because they were liars, they were cheaters, there was nothing wrong with us. We've had to learn that we could have been lying to ourselves about the pain. We could have been lying about who they were. They could have been the liars, the cheaters, the thieves that continually broke our hearts. And because we love beyond love, because we didn't have discernment in the past and we didn't put ourselves forward, we accepted this. Well, this is something we're going to learn going forward. We are not taking this with us anymore. The Three of Swords, the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Oh, yes. This is why the Tower moment had to happen. So, okay, this is telling me coming forward. Somebody may try and come back in. Somebody who broke your heart. Somebody who was a liar, cheater, thief. They may come in the middle of the night. But the first thing that's going to happen is the discernment is going to happen. The Tower moment is going to come in. This is not acceptable and you will not accept this. You are going to cut this out the second it even sniffs around you because you have boundaries, you have discernment, you're ready for a new beginning. If you sniff any part of this, you're going to say, bye, fuckity bye. Not a chance. Not a chance. It's going to come almost like a bolt of lightning. A bolt of lightning. You've seen things from a different angle right now. There's things that you're looking at from a different direction, different angle. Yes, you've transformed. Completely and utterly transformed. You are the magician. You are self-reliant. You are the emperor. Oh, yes, you are. You are sitting strong, sitting tall, focusing on work, not allowing anybody in of a lower grade energy, and you're not even going to move. This is not going to make you flinch. Do you know how proud you're going to be when this person comes in and you say, well, thank you for, you know, trying to come. But I understand that I thank you for doing what you did. Thank you for putting me out in the cold. Because what you don't understand is you have now learnt me how to live by myself, with myself, and love myself again. I've seen everything from a completely different angle. And I have completely transformed. The magic I had that I was trying to give with you, I've put within myself. And I've upgraded. Upgraded, upgraded. To the left, in the left. To the left, to the left. Everything your body own, to the left. Kicking somebody out. This is it. In the closet, that's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, please don't touch. There's got to be somebody that you had to provide. Keep talking out messed up lines. Can you walk and talk at the same time? But it's my name that's on that check. Put you asleep, get you right back. Standing in the front yard telling me how I'm such a fool. Talking about I'll never ever find a love like you. Got me to say you must not know about me. You must not know about me. Yes, they didn't see the emperor within you. They thought they could come in. They're going to try. You have the power. Doesn't matter who it is. Yes, because you're the King of Pentacles. Look, so grounded. I ain't moving for nobody. Nobody at all. No, no, no. Why? In the past, 9 of Swords, those swords you left me with, learnt me so much about myself. I shall no longer be sitting within those 9 of Swords energy. Not a chance. Not a chance. So this energy is going to come in. Now, what's going to happen when you turn around as the Emperor? What's going to happen? Oh, King of Wands. Somebody's going to be quite fiery here. Somebody's going to have a lot of determination. Oh. Determination. To pack up their troubles, put their woes, learn the lessons, and be the star. Now, bottom of the deck. Judgment. Okay. So this could have been somebody who, because you've turned around and said, no, Emperor, I am the Emperor. I've transformed. I don't want this at all. This could be you or them. Let me just clarify. I want to see who this is. Aha. No, this is you. No, this is you. You're going to be very passionate about where you're going. I'm taking all the lessons that you've gave me. Thank you very much. And I'm moving forward with a star card. I know everything that you give me, I can give myself. Somebody is willing and happy to be single. I would rather be single and alone and happy, filling my own damn cup up, listening to the divine, than putting up with any of your bullshit. Why? Because I'm happy being single. Try me, bitch. I've got the King of Swords energy and I will cut you out because I'm done with you. You no longer have a mental hold over me. The 6 of Swords is mental anguish, walking away mentally, getting in your boat and moving on. There is no more time for this. Bottom of the deck, because judgment. You are the judgment. This is telling me you're their karma. You're going to deliver them some truths that they don't know how. And yes. Yes. 5 of Wands. It's a battle. Oh my God. Yes. They are going. You're going to be somebody's karma. You know how. I'm not sure if anybody's ever said this. I'd love to see their karma come in. I'd love to see the smile on their face. Or I'd love to see the smile get wiped off their face. You are going to be somebody's karma. You're going to be the karma that they're going to receive. And that makes sense, Elsie, because I think so much of us, with a collective energy here, we're all going through the same thing. Somebody who believed they could always swarm you, smarm you, take you back into that, you know, hoovering you in, sucking you back in, feeding you a few lies. In the past, you've been so weak because of the separation. It's made you want them more. So when they come in, you don't make them accountable. This time, it's going to be very different. You are going to literally be their karma that they did not expect coming forward. Can we see beyond this? Will you allow us to see? Oh. We have the Lovers. We have a choice. Between the Devil. Oh, my. Okay, the masculine left ear's just started ringing. One more, please, Spirit. One more. 6 of Pentacles. So the karma is, I have a choice. And I'm going to choose my divine connection over the devil. This is telling me there's going to be a choice of 2 men, 2 people, 2 situations. And you are no longer going to feed the hand that has always taken. The karma has been, if they've always played you, it almost feels as though you could have always been accused of cheating. You've always been accused of going off with somebody else. But something is going to come in that's going to spark your energy. And it's going to be something, ah ha 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 ha. If this is not another person, this is you connecting to your divine masculine and divine feminine energy within. You have the choice to be sucked back in by the devil or choose yourself. Now, this is union. So to me, this is you connecting with somebody divinely guided. And here they are, the Lovers. The Lovers. This, to me, is somebody emotionally balancing themselves, being union with themselves, and because of this, taking that choice. Here it comes. Here it comes. You've worked hard for this. And here they come. Yep, it's a soulmate. Look, 10 of Pentacles, happy ever after. This person could be in hermit mode at the moment. Victory is going to be yours. Damn. Damn. Okay. I don't do this very often, but I'm going to do a, let's see. Okay. Three of Cups. The energy of this is going to come in within the next 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Somebody's going to try and make a move in the next 3 weeks towards you. Something that you emotionally walked away from. Something that was full of illusions. You're going to move to the 9 of Cups and Justice. Yes, look, see? Your justice is this. So within the next 3 weeks, the lies and illusions you're walking away from. And you're choosing justice. And you're choosing that single life. You're choosing your own abundance. For me, yeah, 9 of Wands, no more. Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. Yep, you're done with this page energy. You are done listening to a wishy-washy arsehole who is the dark horse, who comes in and out, creates so much burdens. No, no more. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, because you've understood what temperance was all about. You've sat within. You've been confident. You've put the death and the rebirth. No, this is an absolutely unequivocal. It doesn't want to show me any more than that. You have to have the faith, because what you've got coming in is better than what's been left behind. When this person comes in, they are going to come in with the lies, but you're going to understand this. Can I get to turn him into a goat? Yes, you can. Let's get some love cards here. Oh, let's get some love cards here. Now, if this isn't a love connection because you're made, I mean, for me, it's what it is. This could be anything that's kept you dragged back. And if it turns up again, it's not going to affect you like it was. And I think it's going to surprise you. Do you know how easy it's going to be when this? Because I think there's that in, like, it's trepidation. If they come in, am I going to have the power to say I don't want this no more when it's been everything you've wanted? But you can understand now that you weren't in your highest good, and this person wasn't your highest good. You are a much better person than who you were. And by seeing this is giving you something. Yes, look inside yourself. So, look inside yourself. Examine what's causing you to feel this way. So when this person comes in, it is you that has been looking so far deep inside. You've trusted this process and the transformation has completely occurred for you. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Acceptance. Acceptance. You accepted who you were and it has transformed in front of your very eyes. There is going to be a playfulness energy. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun. Get together. Remember that love is the greatest healer. The Cindy reading, the food reading, the Rudy Foodie love reading. The playfulness that you've seen has pulled you in. It is lifting. Laughter is the best therapy. Let there be a closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love will never claim you. It simply allows you to give. And this is what's coming in. You're going to be able to have that reciprocity. Somebody's going to come in that's going to equally give and take. And I think the test is, are you going to be able to stand up to this something that you've always wanted? Yeah, look, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Do not make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. It is only time for being true to yourself that you can now be true to others. Do not fall in the trap of this devil coming in. Please, I need your help. You know I've always loved you. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I walked away. I'm sorry that there was illusions and things you couldn't understand, but I was just going through so much lies, deceit. This is why we've had to be in the energy that we've been in. The universe created everything to happen, for the planets to align, for you to find Cindy, to find me, to find Leon, to find whoever the other soul guides and shamans and teachers and guides and learners out there that have led you to this place, which is why I think a lot of readers who have not been on this path and are very much still in that lower vibrating karmic energy and not doing things out the goodness of what they should be, and it's the same repetitive things, who aren't being soul healers, soul guides, are going to start to drop off. Hence the reason why people from your family, your friends, they are all going to lose their power within you. And you're going to find things that doesn't connect to me anymore. It doesn't connect to me. I don't get it. Why? Makes no sense to me. If it makes no sense, it's because it's not meant to be within your earshot. It is going to test you. I can vouch for that. I've got a Libra in my past completely. And I will understand. But you see, when I understand me more now, and I've always thought I need to understand you to help fix us. No, 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 darling. All I had to do was understand me. Because when I understood me, then I understood about what was going on collectively and in the broader sense. You can't make somebody else. You can take them to the water's edge as much as you like. You can't make them drink. You cannot make anybody drink from a well they're no longer willing to take from. And I think we have spent so much time putting energy into making somebody else see how good they were. We lost part of who we were. And now it's time to reclaim that power, reclaim that energy. So on that note, I'm going to say I love you. I leave you. Look at my lovely shiny skin. Got a lovely spot here. I don't know what I've done. I think I must have scratched it. That's what happens, Debbie. You have to walk away from all of them. I've done it in the past. I had to do it in the past. I had to do it. When you do it, you understand why you've done it. It's hard, but sometimes the hardest lessons are the best lessons we can learn. Well, I love you. I'll leave you. Like I said, I might come back later on this evening and do a fire, water, whatever, the four elements, just to see if we can separate them. But I think collectively, I think we're all going there now. I think the separating it out now really is almost, for me, not worth it. The reason I don't believe that it's worth it, I think we are all mixtures of all of the charts now. We've got so many of the different houses, the different star signs within us. When you elevate up, you take yourself out of those singular energies and you become the better version of each of them. If you all carry all parts of them, it's almost like it seems irrelevant to break it down. But there we go. Yes, it's already. I've already got it on my community page on the 2nd of February. Me and Cindy will be going live to do a tarot and a shadow reading. There we go. We'll be doing a tarot and a shadow for the month of February, for the big changes that are coming. Be there. It is going to be at, I think, is it 10 o'clock, Cindy? I think it's 10:10 on the 2nd of February, 2022. Be there. I shall put it out again and I shall get Cindy to share it because it's only going to be, what, about 4 or 5 days away. Make the wish, my darlings. There we go. I will see you all soon. Love and light to you all. Have a fabulous day. Enjoy your Sunday. I'm going to cook my kids a Sunday roast and I will speak to you later on. Thank you, my darling. Love you all. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be more of a healing journey one. So it's less about the things that I normally spoke about. Thank you, Cindy. And it's going to be more about what's our learning path, our path forward. What could be trying to stop us? Too late. I think for you, I think it'll be about 6 o'clock in America and about 10 o'clock in the evening for England. Love you too, Tigress. Well, in that case, have a lovely day. I need to go. I'm absolutely starving. Yes, 10 my time. So it will be, was it about 5, 6 o'clock your time, Cindy? 5 o'clock. Because we said it's the only way we could make it for, I'll double check on my community page when I share it. I don't know if it's 10 o'clock or 11. It might have been 11:11 that I put it as. Because I think it was 6 o'clock for you. Because that way then, it's not, we're still in the second, aren't we? We need to be in the second energy. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, something like that. But I'll double check. And I will see you later. Bye, Mona. Bye, love you, Cindy. Bye, everybody.